Hi everyone, thanks for coming back. Today the practice is all about energizing your body and all about preparing for labor. This practice can be done at any time or any stage of your pregnancy. But as you can see, I'm in the end of my pregnancy. I'm almost 38 weeks now. And yes, this practice is safe for you as well. And remember that by practicing yoga during your pregnancy, it will take you deep inside yourself. And that is where you need to go during labor. You need to go within and be 100% present during labor. And by practicing the movements that I teach you, and by practicing breathing deeply, it will help you to go within. So let's start. We're going to start with the child's pose. And you can sit on your heels, or if you'd like, you can sit on a folded blanket under your buttocks to elevate your hips a little bit, or 1 or 2 blocks, or a cushion, whatever makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. If you have too much weight on your legs, that might feel a little bit too much for you, so you need to sit on something to elevate your hips. If you have a big belly already, make sure your knees are wide apart. And roll your shoulders back and away from your ears a couple of times, closing your eyes. Tuning into your body, tuning into yourself. Bring your hands to your belly to connect with your baby, to connect with yourself now. Breathing deeply. Feeling your breath. Feeling the pulsation and the warmth on your hands. Maybe you can feel movements on your baby. Just enjoy this moment, relaxing any tension from your body, from your mind, from your thoughts. And remember that the more you tune into yourself, the better you feel and the more enjoyable your pregnancy will be. Keep breathing deeply. And then slowly you're going to start walking your hands forward. And extend your arms forward. You can place your forehead on the floor now, if that feels okay for you. You can keep your hips down, or you can elevate your hips a little bit as well, like in a puppy pose. Whatever feels better for you. And if child's pose, balasana, doesn't work for you, that's okay. You can come up and just stay on your knees. Otherwise, just stay there for another breath or two. Lengthening your back, lengthening your spine. Breathing deeply. And then slowly you're going to walk your hands back. Coming back, sitting on your heels, on your folded blanket. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. And then bring your hands behind your back. Fingers are pointed forward. And you're going to open your chest. Working here and opening your heart center, your chakra, responsible for love, your ability to love and to receive love. Your neck is in line with your spine if you can. You can bring your knees a little bit closer together if that feels okay for you. And you can just stay here or lift your hips up if that feels okay for you, strengthening your arms and stretching your thighs. Bringing your hips down again. We're going to do this 3 times more. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale through your mouth, lift your hips up. Inhale, lower down. And exhale. If you need to keep your hips down, don't worry, you don't need to lift them up. Once more, inhale deeply, exhale. And the last time we're going to do this. Great, coming back to a neutral position. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. Inhale, arms up. Bring some gratitude to your heart. Give thanks for life. Give thanks that you're pregnant, that you're growing a baby inside you. Give thanks for all the blessings you have. And bring your hands in front of your chest in a figure 8 in front of your body. And just stay there for a moment, feeling your body, and bow down to the divinity, to the wisdom and magic of your own body. Great. And then we're going to bring the hands on the floor now. You can use the folded blanket to have some more cushioning under your knees if that feels better for you. If you need to have carpet underneath, so usually I don't need, but let's put a blanket under your knees or fold your mat. Knees are hip distance apart, hands are under your shoulders, and you're going to relax your neck now, turning your neck from one side to the other. Breathing deeply and feeling your body now. As you inhale now, you're going to look up and arch your back. You don't have to arch too much if that doesn't feel good to you. Just do the movement that feels okay for you. Rounding your back now as you exhale. Inhale, look up and arch. As far as it feels good to you. Exhale, look down and round. Pay attention in how you feel. You're strengthening your arms, hands, wrists here. Keep breathing deeply. Inhale, look up, arch your back. Exhale, look down and round. You can exhale through your mouth if that feels good to you. You're lubricating the joints of your shoulders, and you're also improving the blood flow in your spine. This is a great movement that you can do before going to sleep. It will help you to sleep better. If you feel pain on your wrist, you can do fist with your hands. 2 more. Once more. Coming back to a neutral position and feel the difference now. And you're going to start swinging your tailbone from one side to the other. You can combine this movement with your neck as well. You're also improving the blood flow in your spine, mobilizing your spine here and releasing tension from your lower back. This is a great movement that you can do during labor. And this will help to stimulate the labor process and speed the labor process. You will stimulate contractions and will speed the labor process. Coming back to a neutral position now. Bring your knees closer together now. And you're going to stretch the right foot. Feeling that stretch, breathing deeply. And then now you're going to lift the right leg up. If there is no pain on your hip area, circle your foot to one side and to the other. And then you're going to lift the left arm up now, reinforcing the crossover of energies, crossing from one side of the body to the other here. And then hand and knee goes down to the floor. Left foot goes stretching, point the toes, breathing deeply here, feeling that stretch. Lift your left leg up. If there is pain, you can just leave both knees on the floor. Circle one foot to the side and to the other. And then our left leg is up and right arm up, crossing the energies from one side of the body to the other. So important to cross the energy, especially during pregnancy. And then hand and knee goes down. Great, so now swing the tailbone from one side to the other once more, breathing deeply. And then inhale, look up and arch. Exhale, tuck your toes in, push through your hands, downward dog. Neck is relaxed here, breathe deeply. You can bring one heel to the floor at a time. You can have your feet a little bit more separated if that feels better for you. Giving space and accommodating your belly now. You can really, really move your body if that feels okay for you, or if you want to stay in stillness, that's okay too. Always listen to your body and feel what you need to do with your body. That's your practice. That's your body. So listen to your body, respect your body, and coming to stillness now if that feels okay for you. Turn your neck from one side to the other. Bringing both knees to the floor now. Point the toes. Inhale, look up and arch. And then exhale, tuck your toes in again and push through your hands, downward dog once more. So if that doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to do it, but we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider apart. Depending how wide your mat is, you can bring as wide as your mat or a little bit wider than your mat if that feels better to you. And we're going to go down into a squatting position. Hand up again and keep breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. And up again from squatting to downward dog. Taking our time, breathing deeply from squatting to downward dog. We're going to do this 5 times more if that feels okay for you. If it's too much for you, you can come down and stay on your knees and do the cat-cow. 3 times more. Breathe out through your mouth, releasing anxiety. Once more. Great, stay on downward dog if that feels okay for you. And bring both knees to the floor. Point the toes, coming up slowly. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. Tuck your tailbone in, tuck your chin in, and just stay there for just a moment. Breathing deeply, feeling your body, releasing any tension from your jaw, from your eyes. Feeling your body now. Breathing out through your mouth if that feels okay for you. If you need to release any excess energy from your body. Good. And now we're going to do the lion position. Just going to take my blanket away. And the lion position is you can stay on your knees, on hero position with your knees a little bit further apart. Hands, you're going to go out and you're going to bring your hands to the floor like this, stretching the inner side of your arms if that feels good to you. Look to the top of your nose, like crossing your eyes, very good for your eyes here. You're going to open your mouth and you're going to breathe out through your mouth with your mouth wide open and stick your tongue out, breathing out like this. We're going to do 5 more of those. Inhale deeply through your nose. Keep looking to the tip of your nose, crossing your eyes, and 4 more. Twice more. And once more. And coming back to neutral. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. Bring your knees together now. And stay here in stillness for just a moment. Remembering that opening and closing the mouth, sticking your tongue out is really good in preparation for labor. It's one of the best things you can do to prepare you for labor, because during labor, if you keep your mouth open and your jaw relaxed, you're able to relax your sphincters. So this type of exercise, sticking your tongue out and open your mouth really wide, is really important. Great. So now we're going to sit on cross-leg position if that feels okay for you. You can sit on top of the blanket or on top of a cushion, folded blanket or a cushion, or even some yoga blocks. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, keeping your jaw relaxed. And if you can't remember anything during labor, but one thing you need to remember is to keep your jaw relaxed. Breathing out through your mouth is so important during labor. Bring your right hand to the floor and left arm goes up. You can either look up or look down, breathing deeply, feeling your body now. Flick one finger at a time, activating all the meridians and all of them together. And then bring your arm down. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, and then the other side. Looking down to your hand or looking up. Keep breathing deeply. Feel that stretch. Flick one finger at a time. All of them together, and then down to the floor again. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears one more time. And then bring one hand to your knee, the other hand behind your back, looking to your side or over your shoulder. Breathe out 3 times. Twice more. And once more. Coming back to neutral. And then towards the other side, hand on your knee, the other hand behind your back. Looking over your shoulder now. 3 breaths. Out through your mouth. And once more. Great, coming back to center. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. And look from one side to the other, saying no. So important to learn how to say no in life. Especially during pregnancy. You need to learn how to take care of yourself. Self-love. And then now chin to the chest. Roll the chin from one side to the other. Breathing deeply. Breathing out any pain on the back of your neck. You can go as slow as you feel like. And then back to neutral and coming back to center. And before we finish our practice, we're going to do one more thing. So you're going to have the sole of your feet together. And if you feel like, you can take the blanket away if you feel like it's better to sit on the floor straight away. And you're going to press on the sole of your feet. There is a point, K1, kidney 1. It's the start of the kidney meridian, right on the sole of your feet and the center of the ball of your feet. You're going to press there, and this is called the wellspring of life. It's the first point of the kidney meridian. You can close your eyes, tuck your chin in, lengthening your back, and you can either stay here with your thumbs there, pulsing and massaging that point, activating that point, sending energy straight to the kidney. You can just stay here in stillness with your back elongated, lengthening your back. And you're also opening your hips here. Or if you feel like, you can start circling the upper body for as long as it feels good to you. And then towards the other side, breathing deeply. And then coming back to neutral. You can come forward a little if that feels good to you. So you feel a little bit more stretch on your groins. And you also working on the hip opening position here. Or you can stay here as well, just like that, breathing deeply. And then slowly we can come out of this position. And we're gonna go back into child's pose for just a moment. So if you have a big belly already, make sure your knees are wide open. And we're going to go stretching your arms forward. Relax your forehead on the floor. And you can stay here if that feels good to you, or you can bring the palm of your hands up and you're going to rest the forehead on top of the palm of your hands. And here you're holding the main neurovascular points on your forehead to calm the nerve system. You can also have one palm of your hand on your forehead and the other one right on the back of the head where the neck meets the head. This is to release fear from the body. If there's any fear of your pregnancy, of labor, or any other thing in your life, and you're going to breathe out the sound W-H-O. 3 more breaths. Two more. Releasing fear from the body. Last one. And you can stay in child's position if you want to, or you can come up to your knees if that feels okay for you. Bringing your knees together. Bring your hands to your heart center now, or maybe one hand on your heart and the other hand on your belly if that feels, if that it's what you feel like it's the right thing for you now. Close your eyes, bow your chin to your chest. Take a moment to give thanks. Bow down to your own divinity, to the wisdom and magic of your own body, taking you into this incredible journey of life. And you can bring both hands to your belly now, or bring both hands into prayer if that feels good to you, if that feels the right thing for you now. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today in this practice, and hopefully your pregnancy is healthy, and I wish you a happy pregnancy and a healthy pregnancy. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, how far along you are in your pregnancy, and which number pregnancy you have, if it's your first one or second or third or fourth. All pregnancies are different, and how you're feeling. Thanks for joining, and see you next time. Namaste.